Hi guys, so in this video I'll be showing you how to write a powerful statement of purpose, whether this is you're applying to the US, UK, Canada for any scholarship, commonwealth share scholarship, Chevening scholarship, whatever scholarship or application that requires a personal statement. I'm going to show you a template on how I write my personal statement, and I've shared it with people who have also used this template to gain scholarship. So if this is what you're interested in, please keep on watching this video. So, for your first paragraph, I see a lot of people starting with mundane things such as I remember my teacher told me this, or they start quoting somebody, or according to Shakespeare, he said that. That is not really a good way to start your personal statement. I know you might have seen it one or two places, but that is very cliche. So, anybody who is reading your personal statement from the first paragraph, the person should be able to tell what your area of interest is and what it is you are applying for. So, from this personal statement template here, you can see that these persons, meanwhile, I developed this myself. I've changed a lot of things. Every name, every course here has just been cooked up. They are not real and they do not apply to me or anybody. So all this is just from my head. Okay. So from this place, you can see that this person's area of interest is in risk management, fatigue risk management in healthcare research. So this goes straight to the point. This person says what their passion is, what their motive for pursuing this area of study is. This goes straight to the point and tells the person, okay, this person is actually motivated to do this because of this. Okay, then you can talk about your bachelor's degree or why you think you are qualified to pursue this area of study. If it is a PhD you're applying for, you can talk about your that you already have a master's degree right off the bat. Yeah, it is not early for you to start mentioning that. You can decide to rearrange it anyhow you want, but trust me, you don't want to start saying unnecessary things or speaking unnecessary grammar, because the person who is reading your personal statement might not have all the time to read all your state. Remember, every word counts, every sentence counts. So go straight to the point and make sure you're making sense with every paragraph. And for your third paragraph, please talk about what you are currently involved in. I know you might have a lot of experiences, but please make sure you specify the ones that are directly related to what you're applying for. If you're applying for a course in public health, please don't start mentioning that you've done something in economics, even if you've had experience in that area. They are not relatable. So whenever you're talking about what you're doing, your current role, there are four things you need to mention. First of all, mention what your specific role is. What is it that you're actually doing? That is your job specification. Then what methodologies are you using, what machines are you using, what do you do from day to day. Make sure that this is simply put. You can see from this example that I mentioned what I do: designing and conducting original research. And then talk about how you're benefiting the group or the company or the industry you're working with. How are your skills benefiting them? And then talk about what you have learned. One thing you don't want to do in your personal statement or statement of purpose is to sound like you know it all, or that you're this person who has all the knowledge and experience in the world. Even if you do, please make them feel that you're still open to learning and you still have a long way to go. You can see from this example that I've also added another experience that I've had in this area. It is very important to make sure that you show them and you prove to them that you have significant experience in this area, because that will help them know that you are really interested in this area and you're not just a random person applying to everything they see on the internet. So you need evidence to back up the fact that this is an area that you're highly interested in. Now, don't go overboard. Two or three experiences are perfectly okay depending on the word count that you have. Then you can talk about the skill sets that you have. Make sure that you talk about what methodology that you are conversant with, and please ensure that these people are also going to be using some of these methodologies. This will show that you're not coming there to learn everything from scratch, that you're also going to benefit them in one way or the other. Yes, you're going to learn, but nobody has the time to start teaching you even the simplest methodologies. So talk about the skills that you have. If you have any skill in data analysis, explain that, put it clearly that you have skills in data analysis, you have skill in different methodologies. Now talk about your academic achievement. If you have a first class degree, tell them that you have the first class degree. If you've had any award, if you were the top 5%, if you were the best researcher in your set, tell them that you have good academic records, and this shows that you're going to be a good student during the master's or the PhD program, as the case may be. I would also suggest that you dedicate a specific paragraph to talking about how this project or what you're applying for, the course, how it aligns with your future career plans. Tell them the things you're going to study in the program. Now, one thing I always advise is that you go through the program website, check out the courses, the specific modules that you're going to be studying, and explain how you're going to be benefiting from these modules. If they are going to be, if they have any specific laboratory equipments that you look forward to using or learning about, mention that. Mention the modules that will really help you improve, or that really align with your career plans. Tell them how this will help you become a better student, a better researcher, or an industry player, depending on the area that you want to go into. Okay. And then please talk about the university you're applying to. This should have its own paragraph. Do a little research about the university. If the university is known for a specific thing, mention it there. And please, if you know the names of any of your lecturers that you're going to be working with, or if you found a supervisor, or if there are supervisors you're interested in working with potentially, this is the time to mention them just briefly, and mention the research that they are doing. So you need to do a little bit of research while you're writing your SOP, your personal statement. Um, s- take a little Take a look at the work they've done, read their research papers, and briefly mention how they are going to be very good mentors. So you can see the example I've given here with you. Now, there are two other paragraphs I've not added to this. So the next one you're supposed to add is other extracurricular activities that you would likely get involved in. Remember, these people don't only care about your academic or research preparedness or experience, they also want to know other things you're involved in. And please don't start telling them you love going to the club, you love playing football. Why these things are also good extracurricular or good hobbies that you have. Make sure that everything is related to what you're going to be doing. So you can talk about your love for volunteering, how you're going to volunteer in the science society, which will also help you learn more about research and how the university functions. You can tell them you love traveling, you'll be willing to travel to experience other research labs and other students and learn from them as well. So make sure that whatever extracurricular activity you are telling them you're going to be involved in also ties back to your course of study, and you're not like deviating from what you came to university to do, or you leave your research and start playing ball, making hair, doing photography and all of that. Make sure that it is, or just find a way to tie it and relate it back to your course of study. Now the next thing you're supposed to add is if you want to be nominated for a scholarship, or if you are applying for funding for assistantships, this is where you can also add it. So just add a little paragraph. You don't have to command them, just tell them that you would love to be able to benefit from the university and to be nominated or considered for so and so scholarship, and this will help you move towards your dream and also be a good ambassador for the university. And just chip it in, okay, whether you are filling in your form that you're applying for the scholarship or not, make sure you add it to your statement of purpose. And then finally, just round it off by saying that you hope that your experiences, your zeal, your drive makes you a competent applicant. Tell them in the future you hope to continue pursuing so and so. Just tell them what you're going to do in the future and how this school is going to be of benefit to you, and then you can just wrap it up from there. And I hope this video helps you so well. Make sure you share this video, subscribe to this channel, and ask me any question in the comment section and I'll answer you. See you in the next one. Bye.